डॉल्फिन फुटवेयर्स, बदलते चलने का अंदाज, सर्वकोण रखे सब कंट्रोल में.
This is Sufi, and in this special episode for Face Media, and every week, we introduce you to a personality, and today with us is Nishi Singh. She's a versatile personality. She has done quite a lot of things in different fields altogether. So let's know from her as to how she has started her journey. And good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
So, ma'am, tell me something as to how you have started your journey, particularly in singing.
Okay. My journey goes long back to my childhood when I was a kid, and what I believe is all your talents are God gifted. So all my talents, I'm very thankful to God that He has bestowed all kind of talents. I'm into singing, and apart from that, I'm a painter also. So both of my talents, I started from my childhood. So it was long back when I was in class 10th that I discovered that I have this interest towards music. So I told my parents that I want to learn music. So both my parents, I hail from Uttar Pradesh, and my dad was into IAS. He's retired now. So that where I started my journey, and I had formal training from Gandharv Mahavidyalaya.
Really?
Yeah, from Delhi. That was for 3 years. It was basic training course, music training course. And after that, I left it because my dad was in transfer job. I couldn't continue it. But the natural flair was already there. So I used to participate in singing program. I was in my school choir. And then I came to Delhi, and I took admission in Lady Shri Ram College, where I joined Indian Music Society, and I used to participate in many inter-colleges fests. And after that, I joined law faculty, Delhi, and I was preparing for UPSC exams, where I met after my husband Alok, and we were friends initially, and
then you tie the knot.
Yeah. So after I got married, my focus was on my family.
Right.
So by this time, the music and the other activities had taken a back seat, because I wanted to focus on my family first. Family became the priority. After that, when I have 2 kids, older one is 22 years, he is into college, and the younger one is in class 11th.
16 years.
Yeah, 16 years. So when I thought that kids are grown up now, I should revive my singing and other talents. So it was 6 years back that I thought of reviving my music once again, and I participated in Taj Mahotsav for 4 times, and it's a very prestigious platform. And after that, I participated in many other cultural fests like Daman and Diu. It's a very prestigious, another prestigious fest, and Taj Mahotsav, then Chandigarh's Crafts Mela, Rose Festival Chandigarh, and many other prestigious platforms. Once I got to meet Mr. Ved Channa. He's a director of T-Series, and he heard somewhere that I am into singing. So he advised me, he's like mentor to me, and he advised me that I should seriously focus on this playback singing. So last year, one of my song, Mera Dil, it's an album, a romantic album, was released, and that's how you can say the real actual journey started.
So many questions they are really haunting me hard. Is like you went to LSR.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
after that you set for the civil services.
Yeah,
You couldn't make
but
it
I
there?
couldn't take the exams. I got
Alright.
married.
Okay.
I took my
Okay.
prelims exams and I qualified.
Even before you, you could clear the exams. You got
I
married.
got married. Yeah.
All right. And what did you? You did the graduation what like?
It was BA pass course
Right.
with a combination of history and pol science.
Perfect. And after that you complete your you studied law from the
Yeah.
university,
Yes, yes.
right? And how did you manage to keep the balance between two of the things? One like you have to look after the family. Second, you have to keep your pursuit going on at the same time. So how did it happen to you, like?
Sufi, what I feel is if you follow something passionately with all
But
your
at the same
dedication,
time,
yeah, but
you're pressed for time. You see.
it's very tough for a woman to strike a balance between her career and her family. But I'm thankful to my family that they supported me on all fronts. So I think it became easy for me to strike.
But it becomes very difficult to strike a balance between two of the things at the same time.
Exactly.
Right. And you say you draw, you just paint the canvas at the same time.
It
You seem to be
becomes difficult at times, but then everybody has a choice. So my priority is still my family.
So tell me something about your Nath Foundation, because you're the founder chairman of, your chairperson of that foundation. So I would like to know, what it is all about and how does it work? And what I heard is, you during this lockdown period, 7-8 months, you have worked really very hard, or 24/7 kind. So tell me something about that first.
NAD was founded in 2008, and the main objective of NAD is to preserve and promote the cultural heritage of India.
And correct me if I'm wrong. It's Nath.
And AAD NAD.
Okay, Nath means music.
NAD means yes,
Yeah.
related to music means cosmic sound. The literal meaning of
got
NAD.
it. Okay, fine. Right. So when you started this NAD, 2008.
Yes.
So what was the focus like?
The focus is cultural activities, and the main objective of NAD is to preserve and promote the cultural heritage of India. In this regard, I have conducted many musical concerts by legends like Ghulam Ali Sahab and Pandit Chanulal Mishra ji. He's Padma Vibhushan, and then Sen Brothers. The main idea behind this is to create awareness. It's like Speak Make, to create awareness among youth to towards their cultural rich cultural heritage.
So NAD is somewhat like Speak Make, fostering the idea of culture, tradition, cultural music, and its heritage.
Yes.
And you have to keep it preserved in a way.
Yeah.
So do you offer a stage for budding artists as well?
Yeah, we do.
Alright. Perfect. So, ma'am, during lockdown, how did you work? How did your foundation work?
I would like to tell you that apart from this cultural aspect, NAD is also associated with a lot of social causes. Like last year, we adopted around 40 children, and we provided them free coaching for competitive exams. And apart from that, we also conduct camps, health camps in slum areas, and we are focusing on waste management also. It's becoming a very the plastic is becoming a major problem these days, especially in hills. So we are planning to adopt a village in Uttarakhand, and first we'll focus on creating the awareness about the waste management among the villagers, and then we'll focus on the waste management.
So,
And about lockdown, I would like to tell you that we distributed around more than 10 tons of dry ration in Delhi and NCR, and also distributed hand sanitizers, masks, and face shields, PPE kits to various hospitals as well.
do you conduct exhibitions also for people?
Yes, last year I participated in 2-3 group exhibitions. One was art fair in Delhi. It was held at the Agra Stadium, and it's one of the most prestigious art exhibition where artists from all over India comes to participate in that. and I participated in our All India Art exhibition in Mumbai also.
So you've been to exhibition as well.
Yes.
Right. So like is oil painting or what? Because I'm a poor at
The
it,
main
so-
medium is acrylic on canvas,
Acrylic.
but I do oil as well.
So it's just your imagination, something poetic, philosophical things you draw, or something is given to you, and all of a sudden something strikes you, and you
real
say,
life-
"Fine, I'm going to do it."
Realities of life, I watch all around me, and whatever attracts me, whether it is nature or the real life scenes from footpath, they all attract me.
You do that also?
Yes.
Because like
Mostly I do realistic work.
No.
I'm not into abstract.
All right. So, for instance, I give you an example because I used to, because being a journalist, I used to cover quite a lot of things, So I never understood, Emma Hussein's horses, So that was beyond my, head. The other thing is Satish Gujral, fine, I can understand. But many, when you happen to be going to such places and see such work, sometimes you just cannot make out as to what it's all about. It becomes very difficult to figure out, right? So, do you give such a hard time to the viewer?
No, never.
So what sort of?
I'm into realistic painting, artwork, and mostly I do landscapes. And as I told you, realities of life attracts me very much. I'll show you some of my paintings.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So they are focused on the realities of life, like footpath. In one of my paintings, I have drawn a footpath scene, and in another painting, I have drawn a child who is sailing a balloon.
Because there is this kind of poetry in you. There's a kind of philosophical thing.
See, yes.
What it would.
I'm into poetry also. I'm a poetess, and I write in Hindi.
Right. Okay. So what sort of is it like? Whom do you follow? Like Hadi Verma kind, contemporary, or what?
I don't follow anyone as such,
Okay,
but
you write
yes,
on your own.
yeah, the great poets have impacted my writing, but I don't follow anyone as such.
Is there anybody whom you think like Nida Fazli, for instance, Naseem Zarebi, maybe like Munawwar Rana? So many
Yes,
are there.
I love Nida Fazli. I love to listen Jagdish Singh ji because he used to sing mostly Nida Fazli ghazals.
And there is one Sudarshan Fakir. I think you must have heard,
Yes.
I think you must have heard of it.
Yes.
Right? It's
In
wonderful.
Hindi literature, my favorite is Mahadevi Varma.
All right. So what do you want to sing today? Huh? If I give you something to sing, can you? आज जाने की
My
जगह-
okay, few lines because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
throat is not very
Perfect,
good.
perfect.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो मिट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
Wonderful, amazing.
Thank you.
जिसे कहते हैं ना सदा हुआ एकदम.
थैंक यू सो मच. ये
Yes,
तो मैंने
wonderful.
काफ़ी टाइम बाद गाई है ये. मैं आपको एक सॉन्ग सुनाना चाहती हूँ. It was released last year. Few lines from that.
Go on.
Yeah. It's composed by Tausif Akhtar Sahab. He's a very renowned composer from Bombay. And the lyricist is Payam Saidi Sahab. He's a very well-known shayer. I'm going to sing few lines from that song.
Please.
The title is Mera Dil.
मेरा दिल.
It was released on Tree Series. मेरा दिल है मेरे सीने में अमानत आपकी मेरा दिल है मेरे सीने में अमानत आपकी आप ही के वास्ते रखी है दौलत आपकी मेरा दिल है मेरे सीने में अमानत आपकी.
Very wonderful. So, like I mean, you've been touring as well when it comes to singing. So,
Yes.
how many places have you been so far in India and abroad?
As I told you that I have participated in most of the prestigious cultural events. So I traveled abroad also once. It was regarding my not
Is it singing took you there? Or what?
no my painting exhibition.
Mhm.
One of my painting
So you've been
exhibition
doing
was
overseas
held
as
in
well?
UK in London.
Mhm.
And for singing, I have been to Taj Mahotsav, which was held in Agra 4 times, and then Diu.
You, you participate in literary fest as well?
No.
No.
But I do participate in Kavi Sammelan sometimes, whenever I get opportunity.
So, like, how has your experience been there in UK, in England?
It was wonderful.
How long
And
did you-
people liked it, my painting, because people there are, very much interested into the real life of India. India
I
always
would love to see
fascinates
once.
them.
I would love
India
to see
fa-
once, like, if it's there.
You
Can I
want
see
to
that? I mean, this your painting.
Let me see if I have in my phone. They were sold actually, so I don't have. I can show you the pictures if I have in my phone. Those were watercolor paintings.
And then how long does it take to draw one proper picture? It depends on mood,
It
swings, or
depends on the size also and the medium, because oil paintings takes much time than acrylic.
what?
Acrylic is a very easy medium than oil, and watercolor paintings take maximum 1 to 2 3 days, but acrylic take 3 to 4 weeks. It depends on the size also, and the maximum time is taken by oil paintings, because oil paintings take times to dry.
To dry and all that. Yeah. But there's one thing, like, ma'am, poetess or painter, they're very moody. They have their mood swings, most of the time. if you draw a picture, for instance, if I write something, if I don't have my heart involved in writing, I don't think I'm going to write. So what I do at that particular point in time, I drop the things aside. I start doing it. I just get into ghazals or maybe some Sufi music, something
Absolutely,
like that. And then
absolutely.
I come back, So that
Absolutely.
mindset, I mean, do you have such mindset, mood swings?
Yeah, I do have mood swings like any other artist. In such case, I focus my attention on, as you said, I focus my attention on either singing or any other activities which I like, or I spend watching movies with my kids. And my husband is into police, and he's extremely busy person, busier than me. So whenever I have mood swings, either I prefer to watch movies with my kids and families, that automatically change my mood,
Then you come back to-
or I sing bhajans.
All right. Okay. So, like, what sort of bhajan I mean? Like Shiva Mudra type or something?
I'm not into pure classical.
Okay.
I sing semi-classical, or you can say Sugab Sangeet, which is
So, like, I mean, Indian classical is something I could feel in a voice, the way you sing.
It's because of
The
my
first person.
Guruji, who taught me how to polish my singing
Vocal
and
cords.
vocal cords. Yeah.
Well, anything you would like to add further before I finally get quickly up at you? Any album is coming next?
Yeah, one album is painting, and I think in January the shoot will happen in January.
This coming Jan? This?
Yes.
2021?
Sorry,
I mean 2021?
one.
All right. So, that is romantic.
Yeah, it's a romantic
It's
romance.
a blend of
It's a
lot
mix
of
of Sufi, it's a romantic Sufi song, you can say,
All right.
which is composed by Sachin Gupta. He is a very famous
So then how many
composer.
albums, like how many musical albums have you cut so far with?
two.
Two, all right.
Two, and
So
they
this is
both were released on T-Series.
They have already been released, and this is the one, this is the third one, which is
Yeah,
which is
latest one is Soni Kudi. I forgot to tell you.
All right.
It was released on 29th October, and it's becoming
Soni Kudi is
Soni Kudi is Punjabi.
solo.
Yeah,
or
solo,
duet?
solo.
It's really nice talking to you. I wish you all the best whatever you're doing in life.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for taking the time out.
Thank you.
So Nishi Singh was such a versatile singer, and other than she's been into painting, gardening, and she is a terrific cook as well. So on this very note, I just sign off and leave you with lots more to come next week. This is Sufi for Face Media.